What is up, beautiful souls? I want to welcome you to or back to the channel. I'm Crystal and I do readings for the collective. If you've been pulled to this video, whether it was a title, thumbnail, or else was on autoplay, I'm going to ask that you trust that there is a message in here for you. I have no idea what we are about to uncover, but we'll begin with the oracle card, maybe pull some oracle cards, get an idea, a feel, go deeper with the tarot, and then we'll end with another oracle card to get a piece of advice. And let's get right to it without any further ado. Let's begin with prayer. We'll call in the love we are, the light that we are. Archangels, ascended masters, higher self, Holy Spirit, only that have love can be with us in this reading. Let's begin. The intention is to find out from the time that you have scrolled onto this video what you need to know and what's happening that's of your best interest going forward. Time is non-relevant, so if you are finding this video regardless of the time frame from the time of recording to watching, it's exactly as necessary, exactly as it needs to be. So I want to kind of get a feeling. We're going to pull an oracle card. I kind of want to know you, if you've been called to this, what is going on in your life, get some surrounding ideas to go deeper. Oh, I didn't realize that. Oh, okay, there's quite a few cards here. I'm being told to keep it. So we have the birth of clarity. A moment of clarity clears the fog. Breathe deeply and trust your intuition. The mirror of intentions. Reflect on your true intentions before taking the next step. The unseen chains. Invisible obligations hold you back. Only awareness can set you free. The beacon of love. Love is the light that guides you through uncertainty. Follow its glow. I'm going to look at these cards for a minute, but we have the beacon of love for you, the unseen chains, so obviously going in reverse, the mirror of intention, and the breath of clarity. Give me a moment. Let me feel this, guys. Immediately, so I'm just feeling into this, and what I'm feeling is like if you've been brought to this, whatever an aspiration, desire you've been feeling, you've been wanting to do, and I'm hearing for many of you, it's been for a good minute, but limiting beliefs have maybe held you back from pursuing it, but I think you're about to break through with that. I think as I read into this, something's about to break through. There's this internal reflection that you have done within yourself. Maybe you've been asking the questions of why this is important, the why to your passion, understanding your intention behind it. And that moment, you have a clarity, a breakthrough. The beacon of love, I can't help also, guys, it's the beacon of love, but I also, love and light and truth are all intertwined. And I can't help but feel like this is actually like a beacon of light, like the beacon of clarity, the breath of clarity, the mirror of intentions. You're seeing things, and the unseen chains, the things that which once held you back are now becoming visible. So are you moving forward? Are you pursuing it? And the underlying energy, I'm being pulled to it, is the storm of passion. So that goes back to that desire. Intense emotions surge through your connection. Channel them wisely. It's the thing that drives us to our why is how I'm feeling that. Let's go ahead and pull some oracle cards. I want to know what the current energies are that's surrounding you. And get a clear idea. Get a clear idea. feels like a lot. Being told to keep it. Okay. I think you want to work towards whatever this is, but intuitively you're not. But there's some still hesitancy. That's what I guess I'm kind of getting. It's like you've done the internalization, it feels like, and you are ready to, you want to work on it. It's interesting. And the reason I say that is because that's the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is kind of about collaboration. It's about making the dream begin. It's the starting stages. But when I look at this card, he's not doing anything. He's still observing. It's like he's just watching. Or maybe he put the Three Pentacles up there, almost getting the idea of like putting picture frames on your wall and you're sitting back and thinking, is this how I want it to go? Is this the beginning? Do I like the way this project is starting? Is this the way I want to pursue maybe for some of you? But whatever it is, as this gentleman or this person is sitting here in reflection, it's also significant in that it's stalling what is meant for you. Stalling. I want to make that very clear. Like, what's meant for you, a pause can't defeat that. But there is a pause in the Wheel of Fortune and the Tower being in reverse. Maybe things are not, circumstances, situation are not aligned up for you right now. Maybe you can feel it and you're trying to avoid a Tower moment, in that for some of you, you guys may be feeling like, I'm trying to avoid maybe a sense like, maybe you're sensing that the timing is not right. And thus you're taking a step back and just, maybe you've already kind of started the project, haven't got very far with it, but you're trying to wait for the right time in fear that if you execute too soon, it may all come crumbling down. And with that comes a lot of hesitancy of charging forward. We have the Page of Wands and the High Priestess, but they came on the side. It comes on the side. So with that energy, I feel like, yes, it's something that you are passionate about. It is something, that storm of passion, that underlining energy, right? That intuitive insight that you've been going inward to discern the reason for and why. But for some reason or another, I'm just reading everything is on halt in short. I want to ask why. Why have you halted everything? Why is everything to a standstill right now? Give me a better understanding. Why have you stalled? Why are you stalling things? Good. Okay. Some of you guys haven't made the choice, or there's other options potentially in how to pursue this. Yeah. And some of you are second guessing your intentions, even though I feel like you've done the moment of even though you've done the internal work, I feel like some of you guys are still leaning back. We have the Two of Pentacles, but the Five of Pentacles and the Devil, it's the Four of Pentacles and the Devil that come out on its side. And I'm immediately pulled to this Four of Pentacles. They're hanging by chains. The unseen chains. There is the fear, limiting beliefs, Invisible obligations hold you back. Only awareness can set you free. That holds you back. The Two of Pentacles I'm reading is the reason that you are holding back. So tell me, I want to know. Clarify the Two of Pentacles. What is the Two of Pentacles? That's too many. Too many, guys, sorry. I just want to know. What can you tell me a little bit more? It's a decision. You feel like you're juggling something. And that's in the traditional tarot, right? But this is just like pentacles that are just hanging out by the tree. They're just kind of just sitting up there. There we go. I'm kind of thinking that for some of you, you feel you're wondering about your capacity, your capability. I think some of you are doubting your capability to do this. I love this. Like this whole like spread right here, like this question of why you're putting everything on hold is exactly this all in. So I asked to clarify, what are the Two of Pentacles? The Page of Pentacles comes up. It is the apprentice. It is wanting to take something and learn and make it, you know, pages, or not pages, well, primarily like coins, what I'm referring to. Pentacles, referred to, for me, is bringing something to life, manifesting it and making it tangible. I feel like with the Two of Pentacles, you're wondering if you are capable of actually pursuing this, or if you're capable of manifesting it. But then yet again, it comes with the Hangman, but he comes in reverse, which I can't help but says, only awareness can set you free. Invisible, the unseen chains. I feel like Spirit's asking you to see it from a different point of view. Maybe it's your limiting beliefs that are holding you back. That's very interesting. So let me ask, what's really going on? Because when we're in our head, it's really hard to decipher, right? We get caught up in our own perception. We get caught up in our own reality when there's a lot more truths, a lot more different things happening. I want to know what the environmental influences are around you so I can gain a better insight. As I read it right now, it sounds like you have a desire, you have a passion. And usually those desires and passions are something that we have instilled in our soul before we even came. Things that we wanted to do, to accomplish, yet you have, and it's also about overcoming those limiting beliefs. Sorry, my son was leaving for work. What was I saying? That when we're caught up, I wanted to know the environmental influences. That's where we were at. Thank you for bearing with me in that little ditch, if you would. Where are your environmental influences? What is influencing you from holding back from your desire? Get back. Eight of Pentacles. Ooh. With the Empress. Is this all just limiting beliefs? Like, I'm really challenging you to like reflect, and you go in and you get this breath of clarity, this internal awareness, because we got the Eight of Pentacles and the Empress. This is about birthing and building. That is your environment. And they both came up right. So to me, I'm almost feeling like your environment's ripe for the taking. I don't see anything that's limiting you in your actual environment. So what's really going on? I need to get me into your world. Swords just came up. whole bunch of them though. What's really going on? Environmental situation feels good. Same card. Ten of Swords. This came out with a whole bunch just a minute ago. And it's the same card that came out. Excuse me, it's the Nine of Swords. Excuse me. 10, 9. Actually, it's a Six of Swords. What's going on is you trying to go... So the Six of Swords is typically moving into smoother waters. God, even in this picture, I'm seeing her hesitate. Look, she's behind her swords, like looking into the horizon. She's almost behind her own. I almost kind of get this Eight of Swords feeling, like entrapped in her own prison. But she's got an opening. All she has to do is like almost this feeling of if she could just take the fool, like be the fool and take the leap of faith. Your freedom is on the other end, on the other side of this, on the other side of this ledge that she is peering off of. That's how I'm reading that. So you gotta let me know in the comments. Is that what it is? Or you feel, oh God, look at that. On the cut. The Fool. Can't make that up. Yeah, I'm want to know, are you, and there's no, guys, to be alive is to constantly be working through our limiting beliefs. But at some point we have to test it. At some point we have to test those waters. At some point we have to go do the uncomfortable for that growth. And I don't wonder if that is what Spirit is saying. I don't know if Spirit's saying you're questioning your competence and whether you're capable of doing this, but you know your why. But your environment situation is beautiful. The Empress and Eight of Pentacles. So let me ask, from Spirit's point of view, higher point of view, what do they see? Ooh. I'm not going to take it, but it's the Ace of Pentacles, but I see the star, which to me it feels like they're saying, shine bright, beautiful soul. Like go make your creation and be that beacon of light, which is beacon of love, same thing. Interesting. Keep it. Spirit's point of view. I'm reading this. So we got the Knight of Swords, Six of Cups in reverse, and Three of Cups in reverse. Spirit's point of view. He's wearing his armor, and I can't help feel like it feels kind of heavy. Look, he doesn't have his sword up to the sky. I'm assuming, like, I read this energy in this card today, and I feel like his armor, his shield of protection is actually quite heavy. You're protecting your energy at all costs. You're protecting your reputation. You're protecting maybe even protecting your limiting beliefs unconsciously. And I can't help but feel like two ways of these cups. Six of Cups is in reverse. I feel like you don't give yourself enough credit. You discredit your ability. I'm almost getting this energy of like, who's gonna want my gift? Is how I feel with that one. Like that's that limiting belief. Even though you want it, all of a sudden it matters what other people around you think, kind of thing. Like you're allowing other people's opinions before you even brought it to life to hold you back or to hinder you. And and in doing so, you've lost the fun when you get so caught up in your head, right? Swords are analytical. They think a lot, right? The knight, it usually charges ahead very recklessly and just pursues. But I don't wonder if you've lost the fun as it's like you've almost, I feel like Spirit's saying you've overthought this to the point where you're trying to protect yourself and it's become almost more of a heavier weight and burden. And some of those things is your fear of like people not caring. But your underlying energy here is, Spirit showing me, is the Two of Cups. Now, Two of Cups can be about soulmates, but the way I'm reading this energy, it's, for some of you, it's sisterhood. That's almost how I'm reading this. Soulhood, it's about your tribe. Those who matter, that's a quote. Those who matter don't mind, and those who don't matter don't mind, don't care, or something like that. Those who matter won't mind, and those who mind won't matter. That's what it is. Sorry. I want to know, what are your blocks? I feel like that kind of answers it. I feel like you're kind of, but yeah, I think it does. We're already 22 minutes in this. I'm just gonna go up to what your advice is from Spirit. We'll get a potential outcome, and then we'll finish with the oracle card. But I want to know the advice that Spirit has for you. Limiting beliefs is legit, right? Like, if it wasn't hard, it wouldn't be a test. Whatever that is, right? Whatever that scary moment is, whatever. But I feel like you've done a lot of work too, because I want to come back to the Four of Pentacles and the Devil. They both came on the side. So you become conscious of your limiting beliefs. You're conscious of it. Now, breath of clarity is, are those lies true? Thus, are those limiting beliefs, are they true? Or are they lies? Are they the things that keep you bound? You can make anything you want in this world, guys. The Magician. This is the manifester. I am literally being simple. Like, you came here to bring your dreams to life. You came here to master this game and be the creator playing in the game of all the elements and having them work in your favor. Being called underlining energies. Six of Wands. Victory. Victory is yours. Victory is yours. What can we expect for a potential outcome? So the magician already has the tools. What do you want? Go create it. Bring it to life. You've got to, see, I'm lighting up with that. No, it is yours. Potential outcome, and then we'll finish with the oracle card. I just want to kind of get what can you expect? I feel like that answers it, but I will pull just a little bit more, because any more last clarity answers, anything that you want to see, Spirit, before we go. Anything you want to say before we go to the final oracle cards. Let's do it that way. That's a lot. Spirit has a lot to say. You guys, you have a lot to say. For some of you, you guys need to go in and listen. Wow. Wow. Okay. Last piece of words or advice. I'm going to just tell you exactly how I read it as I saw it. The King of Swords came in, but it came in reverse, and I can't help but feel like immediately. Limiting beliefs. This is tied to childhood. a father-like figure, maybe an actual father who was extra critical of you. Maybe that was the best way he knew how to show love to you, but you always felt criticized, you felt inadequate, you felt like you couldn't. Somebody, potentially right now, even right now, there could be a male figure that makes you feel less than. But I can't help but feel like that's the programming. Past, present, however you take it. But we have the Emperor underneath, the divine masculine, upright. I'm not sure that this King of Swords is conscious of what he has done or the ripple that he has made. Because when I see the Emperor upright, it's the divine masculine. He's just trying to take care of his palace, doing the best he can from where he's at. But if you look at this Emperor, he's neglected himself almost, it looks like. He doesn't radiate the aura of pure health. And in his unconscious behavior of any extra critical words or making you overthink, the Star in reverse is an underlining energy with the Seven of Wands. It's like this, it's kind of stunted you from being your light. And I'm being reminded right now, nobody can stunt your light. You allow people to block your light. You permit it. Isn't that beautiful that you have the power to remove those obstacles? But in it, like with the Seven of Wands, right? I think you felt defeated many times. But I don't know that that's what this masculine's intentions really were, is what I'm trying to get at. That was the last piece of advice that Spirit wanted me to bring out. I'm trying to fill into which oracle card. Okay. We'll finish with the oracle card. And then we'll close this out. Sorry, I didn't mean this to be as long as it has. Thank you for being patient with me while I get these messages. If this message has resonated with you in any way, let me know by liking or subscribing, joining the community. I've also started a podcast in the last couple of weeks. It's been absolutely fun. We talk everything spiritual. So if you're on Spotify or Apple, you can find it on the description of my actual page. If you go to my homepage here in YouTube. YouTube is where you're going to get the readings. And I also upload the podcast every Sunday on both YouTube and Spotify and Apple. So if I'm just saying, if you use the other two platforms, go ahead and add me if you would, please. And then rate and review. If you watch any of those podcasts, they're fun. I just went over the dynamic of the empath this last week. And the things that we can learn if you're an empath. And if you're not an empath, maybe get a better understanding and clarity of anybody that thinks that they're an empath in their life, in your life. Spirit is so good. All right. Here is your last card. Believe in your dreams. You may be encountering some obstacles and challenges which you feel are standing in the way between you and your dreams. Don't be disheartened. Your efforts will soon be rewarded. Continue to do whatever you can to move towards achieving your dreams. Even the smallest steps will make a big difference at this time. If you don't feel supported by those around you, draw on your own inner strength and do the believing for them. Acknowledge your value and fill your mind with positive thoughts about your future success. Affirmation: I remain confident and determined, even in the face of challenges. I draw on my inner strength to help me keep focused on my dreams. I rejoice in the success that is coming to me. I think that all of this, that is it, my loves. Wow. The environment, everything is in the birthing in the right spots for you. I have so much love for you. Let me know if this resonated by liking or subscribing, giving me a comment. But above all else, thank you for allowing me to tap into your world. Energy is intimate. I don't take it lightly, and I appreciate delivering a message. This was beautiful. I believe in you. Sometimes the scariest thing is taking the first step. But it's yours already. I believe in the making. Until next time, wishing you guys all love and joy. Namaste.